Joy, Joy, move, Joy. Joy. Sorry. I love you, but it's interesting.
Hey everybody, I'm Caleb. And I'm Aaron. And today we're going to tell all you guys a story about Jesus. But before we do that, we have to introduce to you what we call the object bag. Now, yeah.
But Caleb, what is the object bag?
Colin, I'm glad you asked because the object bag is actually just a bag. But it's what's inside that bag is what really counts. See, we have a paper, we wrote down on that piece of paper a person, a place, or a thing from our story. We call that the secret word. Now at the end of the story, if you guys can guess the secret word, you guys will win a box of Sour Patch Kids.
Sour.
You guys ready to get started?
Yeah!
Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we're going to focus on a verse today. It's Mark 16:15 that says, "Go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation." Now, Jesus wouldn't tell us to do something unless he had also done it himself. Take the story of Zacchaeus, for example. Now, Zacchaeus was a wee little man. A wee little man was he. But not only was Zacchaeus small, he was also very rich because he was a tax collector. And he would take more taxes from people than he was supposed to when he collected their taxes. So people thought of him as kind of a bad person. Now, one morning, Zacchaeus woke up and he did what he did every morning. He grabbed some apple juice. He fed his cat. And then he went out and grabbed his morning newspaper. Now, as he was walking back, he opened it up, and on the inside it said, in huge bold letters, "Jesus is coming to town." Now, Zacchaeus was really excited about this because he had heard all the amazing stories and all the amazing miracles Jesus had been doing. So he wanted to see him for himself. So that day, he decided to run as fast as he could, all the way down to Main Street, where Jesus was. But when he got there, he realized he had a problem. You see, have you guys ever been to a place with your parents that is really, really crowded and you can hardly even move? It was kind of like that for Zacchaeus, except because he was so short, everybody was like 8 feet tall. So from where he was, he realized he had no chance of seeing Jesus. He was so sad, in fact, that he started to sing.
Where are you, Jesus? Why can't I see you? Everyone's in my way.
But while he was singing, he had a great idea. You see, when he was a little boy, a littler boy. Sorry, that was unnecessary. But when he was a little boy, he was the tree climbing champion of his town. In fact, he could climb a tree in
3.7 seconds flat.
So he looked down Main Street and he saw down there a huge sycamore tree. And he ran as fast as his little legs could take him, and he climbed that tree in
3.7 seconds flat.
Now, at that exact moment, Jesus was passing under the tree. And he looked at Zacchaeus and he said, "Hey, what are you doing out there?"
Who are you talking?
"Well, that's just you and that bird. I don't think he speaks English. Get down there, let's go to your house." Now, we don't really know why Jesus wanted to go to Zacchaeus' house. Maybe he was hungry. Maybe his feet hurt. We don't really know. But what we do know is that people were saying really mean things about Jesus and Zacchaeus while they were walking to Zacchaeus' house. They were saying things like,
Why did you want to go to Zacchaeus' house? Zacchaeus is a bad person.
and yeah, Zacchaeus is a sinner. Now, even though people were saying mean things about them, Jesus still went to Zacchaeus' house. And when they got there, they had a great time talking, laughing, and even playing games. Now, even though Zacchaeus was known as a bad person, Jesus loved him anyway. And Zacchaeus' life was forever changed.
And that's the way Jesus wants us to treat.
Just like our verse, Mark 15:16 says, "Go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation."
When it says all the world and all creation, it doesn't just mean faraway countries. It also means places like
Our neighborhoods, our friends' houses, and even our schools.
So when we show those people God's love, even when they're mean to us, then their lives will be changed as well. So that's our story. We need some guesses for the object bag, for the secret word. What do you guys think? Anybody? Right here.
A tree.
A tree. That's the tree. The tree is it. So you win.